Hello everyone, my name is ChronicEXE, I'm also known as the Shift HD, and I have a very large penis. Now, basically, this is going to be a Call of Duty commentary on the Call of Duty's evolution, how it's gone on in its lifetime, what's happened to it, the game engine, how much money they've made, blah blah blah. We'll talk about information from Infinity Ward and Treyarch, obviously, and maybe Sledgehammer Games, depending on if I get to it. So this commentary is going to be about 15 minutes long, and what do we do normally when I start a video? I've got to rip a bong. So I'm going to prep myself a bong right now. In the meantime, I'm just going to chat shit before I actually start doing the commentary. So this is just public TDM. Now unfortunately, a little bit during into the game, Steam decided to start downloading. Yeah. And it started lagging me about, so I'm sorry for the people later on in the video if it starts lagging about, which it looks like it's starting about to do in now. But I'm terribly sorry, I can't really do much about it, I really can't. It's just there, I can't do anything else. I didn't realise Steam was actually decided to download. I don't even know when it was downloaded, I just decided to do this commentary. So I recorded 3 gameplays, but obviously wanted to select the best one. This happened to be the best one. All the other gameplays I did were insanely good as well, but I like this one a little bit more. Don't blame me for using AKU. I will use a sniper rifle again, but I mean, I haven't played for a very long time, and I've got to get used to the buttons and shit like that. So, hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to rip my bongs.
Enemy UAV is airborne. UAV recon standing by. Inside standing by.
That's one.
Helicopter support standing by.
Let's go on for a second. Get my things prepared. Righto. Yeah. Green Giant. You know what, right? You know Count Dracula from Sesame Street, yeah? If he was gay, this is probably what he would sound like. Oh, 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 I want to suck your cock! Oh, oh, oh. I thought of that the other day. I have no idea why. Don't question me. Yeah, I'll never know why. Alright, just last bong I'm going to do on this video, and I'm going to chat shit for a bit about Call of Duty.
Our UAV is online. Enemy UAV is airborne.
Alrighty then. Get a drink on the go. Alright. So, Call of Duty, obviously, as you know, is a first-person and third-person shooter video game. If you didn't know, third-person was obviously incorporated into Modern Warfare 2, but we'll get to that later. The series began on PC, it later expanded to consoles and handhelds. Several spin-off games have been released. The earlier games were set to primarily in the World War II era, starting with Modern Warfare, set in the Modern Warfare times, obviously. The Heroes shifted a focus away from World War II. Modern Warfare was followed by Modern Warfare 2, set in modern times. Black Ops followed, which is the Cold War, as we know, and then Modern Warfare 3, also set in modern time, which was obviously came out last year, and now the predecessor that's coming up to that will be Black Ops 2, which is going to be coming out in November. So, the games were published by Activision. They came out on Apple OS X, Xbox 360, PS3, PC, Wii, DS, and various other consoles. The people that include creating Call of Duty are Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer Games. Treyarch have created the majority of the games. However, they have gone downhill. If you don't know, Infinity Ward suffered a massive downfall when Activision came across a lawsuit because of royalties that Infinity Ward thought they deserved. And in fairness, they rightly deserved. So Infinity Ward ended up being disbanded, and then the rest of the crew were brought back together and formed another Infinity Ward with Sledgehammer Games, and made Modern Warfare 2 and 3 shitty. So, it was built on the Idtech 3 engine, however it was advanced. It was basically the Unreal Engine in a somewhat way, and after a while it's just been upgraded over time. So Call of Duty 1 was released in, 2003. It was modified Quake 3 Arena engine. October 29th, 2003 it was released. It came out with an expansion pack that followed in September called United Offensive, which is one of the games that I really fell in love with. That is the game I played Call of Duty. That was the first game I played. Obviously other versions were released and blah blah blah. Call of Duty 2, also another first-person shooter, the sequel Call of Duty 1. It was developed by Infinity Ward again and published by Activision. It was released in October 25th, 2005 for PC and later released for Xbox 360 in November. Other versions include mobile phones, pocket PCs and smartphones, and this is today. Call of Duty 2 was renowned because it was better graphics and various things like that. It was just it was slightly better, and apparently in Call of Duty 2, it was an unknown change from Call of Duty 1. They didn't know what they used to upgrade it. So following that was Call of Duty 3. It was the first console game released by Activision for Call of Duty, and it was released by Treyarch. It was released on November 7th, 2006, and came out on Call of Duty. Came out on Call of Duty? Of course it did. Came out on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Wii, Xbox, and Xbox 360. It follows the American, Canadian, British, and French resistance and Polish armies after D-Day. And it was quite renowned on console because of the team killing, and obviously medics, which was like a stab at Battlefield in a way. Following that was obviously Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the game I really fell in love with. It was released in 2008, September, and obviously, I lie, it was November 7th, 2007, and then later released on Mac OS X in 2008. It was then obviously supported for Steam in 2010, and then it was also ported over to Mac with Steam in 2011. It was highly acclaimed, really was. It's got everyone into the YouTube community basically in all the editing malarkey. Following that, obviously, was Modern Warfare 2, the 6th installment. It was developed by Infinity Ward once again. They announced it on February 11th, and it released on November 10th, 2009 for Xbox, PlayStation 3 and PC. The Nintendo DS iteration of the game, called Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized, was released alongside the game, and there was a Wii port of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was a direct sequel and continues the same storyline taking place, which is obviously the Russians and what you've learned up until today. Black Ops followed suit. Black Ops was obviously an intermittent... Oh, sorry, I've missed World at War. World at War was in between Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4. It was Treyarch's other stab at the game to see what they could release. They went back to the Cold War, Vietnam. No, they didn't. I lied. They went back to the World War II era. They featured on the Pacific Theatre and the Eastern Front. It was mainly the Americans and the Japanese fighting it. They didn't include English, which I would have loved to have seen the English in World of War, as obviously we played a predominant part. World at War was known because of the dedicated servers, lean, and its unoptimized version of the game, even though it promoted i7 turbo boost processors and extra performance, in which they eventually come across and got it around to work. Not only that, it had a pro mod and mods, which obviously continued the trait of Modern Warfare, continuing the good PC faith that they had when they created the game. Modern Warfare 2 was obviously a little bit different, and they decided to ruin it with no dedicated servers, no lean, and things like that. However, 4D1, also known as what do they used to call themselves? 4 Delta 1. I can't remember their first name, but you get the idea. They made the cracked version of Modern Warfare 2, which enables us to record our gameplays with demo functions and things like that, dedicated servers, mods, you know, custom maps, blah blah blah. Obviously, Black Ops came out afterwards in 2010, and it was obviously Treyarch started the game, like I said, and featured in the Cold War and Vietnam War. It was announced in 2010 in April, and it was available for pre-order on all of the games. However, it was later released on 9th of November 2010. It was also released on Wii and Nintendo DS. Black Ops was quite good because it came back with the PC community giving us lean, dedicated servers and field of view sliders. It also gave us a somewhat of a variation of being able to use movie configs, and obviously it introduced theatre mode. Everyone was able to record their gameplay and upload it, so everyone can see what people have got over the time of the life of the game. Modern Warfare 3, the game I despise beyond belief because they just ruined it. It was literally a port over from Modern Warfare 2. Nothing had changed. However, according to this Wikipedia page I've got up, the improvements include texture streaming technology to allow for larger regions, lighting engine enhancements to show reflections on object floors, improvements to the audio engine. I give them improvements on the audio engine. The audio was very, very good. However, obviously, like usual, it's starting to become a copy and paste job, and we're getting a little bit tired of it. So Modern Warfare 3 got rid of dedicated. Well, it came back with dedicated servers. However, they were unranked, and it was a little bit disappointing that you couldn't rank up, and you had to rank up a completely different way. Although there was a workaround to get all your classes, I can't remember how it was. And obviously the upcoming is Black Ops 2. Now apparently it was going to be coming out on November the 8th, and it was originally coming out in 2011. Sorry, it was noted as it was starting production in 2011 as the release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's now in development, obviously, and it's in its final stages. It will be released in 11th of November or something or other. I can't really remember, it hasn't got a date on here. And basically it has announced that it's going to be better for PC. So here's some great news for the Call of Duty fans that want to see Call of Duty come back to its, you know, get back its fame. For us anyway. So basically they've included that there's going to be an adjustable field of view, and yes, finally it's going to be good again. We're going to get a fucking field of view, fucking yay. Not only that, they've announced that Black Ops 2 will also support DirectX 10 and 11. It won't be supporting DirectX 9, meaning yes, finally they have upgraded their graphical engine. Finally, after all this time. Really, finally. Ah, yay. So they said that there's going to be high resolution textures for the PC gamers, and obviously still DirectX 10 for console gamers, as the engine has got that far in it, you know, it's got that far, it can now stream a hell of a lot of the textures relatively easy. They've also said that performance for the PC version is a priority, saying it runs very, very smoothly at 120 frames per second on a low mid-range end PC at medium difficulty setting, you know, not difficulty, graphical settings, with an 8800 GT. So that is very, very impressive. Finally, we can play the game back the way it was, and obviously still have DirectX 11 for those Vista players, and you know, obviously DirectX 11 for 7. Finally, so some decent things. They've also confirmed dedicated servers are going to be returning. Then Lean is even going to be returning, and the record function for PC, aka demos. And they're also going to be incorporating, what was that thing? Call of Duty podcasting, which is like a Twitch TV kind of thing, which obviously allows you to be able to stream all your videos, be able to shoutcast, look at different people's matches, and do various things with them. I don't know much more than that. I can't be bothered to search up more, but this is my partake on the Call of Duty franchise. I hope you enjoyed, and for the later videos I shall be doing is a hell of a lot of Sleeping Dogs, Call of Duty, various other walkthroughs, gameplay, Sniper Elite, blah blah blah, fucking blah, and obviously Smoke with Shifts. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's now gone blank screen. I shall see you all soon. Bye!